Robinson and Friends.
They'll be joining us here in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I'm Fred Caston, delighted to be here as a part of this celebration of life and art of Clark Vreeland. And in just a moment, Louis Ludwig will get the music going, and we've got a host of wonderful New Orleans musicians to help celebrate the artistry of Clark Vreeland here tonight. Clark, I did not get to know until the last couple of years of his life. He left New Orleans about the same time I arrived. But I knew of him for decades before I actually got to meet him a couple of years ago. He was the kind of person whose creative spirit and imagination and energies led to actualizing a lot of great art himself in the form of music and visual art, and also inspiring a lot of other people to create things as well. So his spirit stays with us here, not only in the room tonight, but continues in the music of New Orleans for ongoing generations. I got to meet him when he and his band, Spanky and the Love Handles, played Snug Harbor a couple of years ago. They had a series of gigs there over the last couple of years. And the story behind that, I think I read this in Louis' interview, is that they've been performing as Clark Vreeland Band or something of that nature, a fairly generic name for a while. And one day he decided it was time to name the band, so that night at the gig he just called it Spanky and the Love Handles. Well, the band hated it, the club hated it, and the fans hated it. So naturally, that's what it became. In time-honored Clark Vreeland fashion. But I do highly recommend Louis' offbeat interview. 2011, was that?
Sometime back.
Sometime back, yeah. You can find it on the web. It's very informative and very well done. And a fairly recent vintage, too. Nice retrospective on Clark's life as he's looking back on it from a fairly recent standpoint. But glad you joined us here tonight. It's going to be a musical celebration with a lot of great artists. We're going to try to keep it moving so folks will come to the stage and share things with you in fairly quick fashion. And please welcome first, to get us going, Mr. Louis Ludwig.